From one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Jake Arrieta gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
So stepping in, Guillermo Vasquez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, no excuses anymore. April, May go by. You kind of cut your teeth, try and find clubhouse chemistry, execute on the field. We're in June now. This is a good harbinger of what's to come, and this team's playing well. Expect them to be in the race for a while.
Stepping in, Jose Peraza, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Here's the pitch. This is foul right side. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. This is line to left. Dickerson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Now at the plate, Joey Votto, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a breaking ball stays outside. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Reds are down in order. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Luis Castillo, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Striding in, Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Duvall has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Now at the plate, Adam Frazier, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Standing in, Corey Dickerson. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane and get out of here.
Fouled off. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Two out, nobody on. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep and gone. An absolute bomb. Solo shot to right center, and even 30 home runs on the year, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Standing in, Josh Bell. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title. First offering on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Vasquez waits on it. And that retires the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Second inning coming up, and the Buccos have an early 1-0 lead. So digging in now, Adam Duvall. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Adam Duvall.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Swing and a liner. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The 2-2. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard on the ground to second. Rodriguez from the outfield grass. And he'll throw him out from short right field. Nicely done for the first out.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport. A guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Bouncer to the left side, to his right. Frazier. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting sixth, center fielder, Scott Shepard.
And that brings up Scott Shebler. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. And that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. It remains 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Gregory Polanco. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Fouled away. still even at 2-2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Sean Rodriguez, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch coming, here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt. One and one the count. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Schebler is after it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7th, third baseman, David Freese.
Digging in now, David Freese. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here now the 2-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Schebler on the move. And that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Now at the plate, Phil Gosselin. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Ball 1. Gosselin. A 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And this is taken in for out number 1. So with 1 gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Stuart Turner. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 1 out, nobody on. Tough slider down low for a strike. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Bell is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9th, pitcher, Luis Castillo.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Luis Castillo. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Cue shot here out towards short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Reds are down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Up next for the Buccos, Francisco Cervelli, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Francisco Cervelli.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too low, 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to the Pirates catcher. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So with 1 away, a reminder, we've got more Pittsburgh Pirates baseball for you in the week ahead as you take a look there at where we'll be over the next 7 days. Digging in, Jake Arrieta. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair. The windup and the 0-1.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Duvall sprinting after it. Around first, digging for 2. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Here's Starling Marte. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. Set and the pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he misses there. 1-2. Arrieta leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Low with the fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Adam Frazier waits on deck. Three, 2 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Ready for another chance? Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Played Corey Dickerson. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Two down, runners at first and second. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Pirates strand a couple. They lead it 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Guillermo Vasquez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game. We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Grounded to short. Frazier over to his left. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
And here's Jose Peraza. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. In is Joey Votto now, as he hits one on a line to left field, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Adam Duvall.
So striding in, Adam Duvall, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. Bell picks it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for Cincinnati. They still trail 1-0. Josh Bell the next to hit. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Down.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's Gregory Polanco. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
1 strike.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And there's ball 1. To 1-2 now.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Gregory Polanco leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 39 on the season for him, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Into the box, Sean Rodriguez.
Second baseman, Sean
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Schebler is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. At the plate, David Freese flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Freese behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo home run. We played 4. It's now 2-0 Pittsburgh. So striding forward now, Eugenio Suarez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A curveball that catches the inside corner. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
This one's down to third. Rodriguez for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More ahead from the North Shore right after this. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Francisco Cervelli.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Schebler has a beat on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Jake Arrieta. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And a good job to lay off the fastball there. Close, but it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And it's fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here's Starling Marte. Fouled off. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're up 2-0. Striding into the box, Stuart Turner. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here comes the first pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Frazier right there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. So the shutout still intact here in the sixth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category. So here now is the pitcher, Luis Castillo. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. To his left, Rodriguez. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, right fielder, Mlb18.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Guillermo Vasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Oh, 1 count and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Frazier is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail things here 2-0. And that will bring in Adam Frazier. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Adam Frazier.
First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. And he misses with it, 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Two and 2 to Adam Frazier. Pulled toward right center field. Schebler is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 7, Corey Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Duvall giving chase. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
First baseman number 55, Down.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Bell. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, but they're on top 2-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. And here's Jose Peraza. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here's the first pitch to him. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right.
Hey, the object of the game is to pass the baton on the offensive side and give yourself a chance to get the tying run to the plate late in the game. That's exactly what happened here.
Ready once again, Joey Votto. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Dickerson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, left fielder, Adam Duvall.
Ready for another shot now, Adam Duvall. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the belt, the pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Peraza stands at first with 1 out. Turned on down the line. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Settling in now, Eugenio Suarez. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw will be too late at first. It'll be an infield single as the run comes in to score.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Standing in now, Scott Schebler, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Riding in once again, Gregory Polanco. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Schebler ranging back to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The relay. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he can't avoid the tag here, and he's out.
Second baseman, John Rodriguez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Now the pitch. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. On deck, there you see David Freese. He'll be next. The 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Another full count pitch on its way. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Here's David Freese to stand in. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Now here's the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. On the ground to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Pirates 2 and the Reds 1. Digging in once again, Phil Gosselin, third AB for him here. His previous efforts have resulted in a pop-out and a double play.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Hit to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And as you can see by the line score, 2 very well-pitched ball games to this point in the 8th. 2-1 our score, as both starters have pitched well enough to win this one. Tucker Barnhart will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 16, Tucker Barnhart.
Soft liner to the left side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Jesse Winker will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Jesse Winker.
And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Ball 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Hit hard to third. The second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Pirates 2 and the Reds 1. Tucker Barnhart will stay in the ball game, as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 16, Tucker Barnhart.
Tyler Molly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping into the box, Francisco Cervelli. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Francisco Cervelli.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit up. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Mlb, 23 years old. He was selected in the 7th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
This one's flared out toward left. Duvall moving in. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter. He was great all night long. Josh Harrison will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Josh Harrison.
Chopped weakly to the right. Votto charging in on it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Center fielder number 6. Marte.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Starling Marte. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Pittsburgh, PA. 9th inning about to start in this one. George Cantos comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
George Cantos.
Leading off the inning, Guillermo Vasquez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Guillermo Vasquez.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Softly hit to the left side. And this will be no problem over the third. And there's the first out. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. And here's Jose Peraza. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And the pitch. To third. On to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
In is Joey Votto now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So instead of leading off the next inning, the 2-out hit brings Adam Duvall in this inning.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Philip Rubin will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 27, Philip Rubin.
In now, Eugenio Suarez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The Reds down to their last strike. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first would be in time for the final out, and the Pirates have finished off a 3-game sweep here on home soil as this one is over.
Well, they sure made it interesting in the 9th, but they leave the tying run stranded at second and the winning run helplessly at first. Could have gone either way, but we were treated to a great battle.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Pittsburgh, with their 80th win to pace the division. Jake Arrieta earns his 8th victory of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Luis Castillo pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. George Cantos wraps it up for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final run for tonight for the Victorian Pirates. 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Reds, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.